And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And Tony Parker drops them both. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Here's Smoove. Rebound by Parker. Another steal. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Really an extraordinary game for Insanity. He's already got 9 points, and he's stolen the ball 4 times. He's come out pumped and ready from the tip-off.
It's almost as if he didn't need any warm-up time.
Now here's Parker. He's got 7. Williams can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Insanity, covered by Parker. Pass to Ellis. Right side a screen. Over to the wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Smoove. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Here's Hood. He's coming off a 10-point game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Here's Smoove. Good D by Howard.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And then Leonard with the dunk. Pacers leading by 5. Tony Parker is out there with Thorpe. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Johnson. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Here's Smoove. Rebound by Williams.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Smoove. The shot will not go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked.
Here's Insanity. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. 6 points for Miles Turner.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Parker with no one around. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pacers leading by 3. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Ellis wide open. Drills the three-pointer.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And he gets it back. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Parker drives in, outside Leonard, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Insanity. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Shots good by Ellis.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Smoove, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
San Antonio with the rebound. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnover that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
Let's bring out the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. Number 1, the Pacers.
And that's a fun category. Kind of up-tempo. Offense. And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Jeff Teague's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Smoove. Indiana again missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Leonard, no luck. Last outing for Indiana, they won that game against Milwaukee.
And offensively, everything they did seemed to just come together beautifully. It threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated, locked-in defense to stop it. That certainly wasn't the case that day. He threw down that 360 like it was no problem at all. That's insane skill.
The guys on the bench are just falling all over themselves.
Yeah, they love it.
We should as well. No doubt that will be one of the plays of the year.
They're shooting the ball extremely well right now. They're looking at that three-point shot as a way to get some extra offense and really continue to fortify their momentum.
They set the pick. Indiana moving the ball around. That's good. 21 points for Freak.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Another steal. And they're on the break for the...
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Took him no time at all on that one. The Insanity's got 28.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead. And a moment to see numbers for Leonard. He's around 18 points per game. Impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Dwight Howard's checked in for San Antonio. Gary Neal comes in for Tony Parker. George is checked in for the Pacers. Now here's Teague. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Neal. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Indiana leading by 18. And a chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put on a show. He ended with an amazing number of points, and he was his usual self on the defensive end, providing a bunch of steals. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And so it's Indiana with it. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Got that one up quick. And that's now 33 points for Freak.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Teague can't hit. Here's Insanity. 33 points for him. The pass to Whiteside. Rebounded by the Spurs. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. T kicks to Leonard. Another miss by Leonard. Indiana leading by 19. Expanding his range. And again, the triple from Smoove. The Insanity's got 36.
Wow, this is simply an amazing performance he's putting on here.
Another steal. Here's Ellis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
So it's the Pacers now. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Teague. Howard draws the double, and Leonard has it in the corner. Johnson left side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Teague with a clean look. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Right side a screen. Teague on the double team. George, that's a 2-pointer. Money from the wing. George has got 8 points.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Now, here's Howard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Here's Insanity. Kicks it to Ellis. Nobody near George. Gets an open look and hits. He's got 11.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Outside Teague. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner. Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice flow to what they're doing offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And here is Teague following the three-pointer by Freak. Knocked away. An easy 2 points on the layup. The Insanity's got 41.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Now here's Johnson following the miss by Freak. Screen by Howard. They get it back. Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Miles Turner. The Spurs have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Pacers as they end the second quarter.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Yeah, I expect that they might. But at the same time, we're going to have an answer for that because the rest of this team, just as dangerous on the offense as me.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Checking out the group for Frank Vogel to start the second half. Smoove, he's in at point guard. John Lure's out there with Whiteside. Then it's Paul George. And it's Ellis at the shooting guard position. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. San Antonio's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Tipped away. Howard, the pass to Parker.